everybody, welcome back today guys to the channel. Back here today we have some brand new Forza Horizon 4 footage. This was actually from the recent stream yesterday from Turn 10 Studios. It was called Seasons Change Everything, and they were showcasing Autumn. Now this was actually jam-packed with a bunch of new features, some hidden things as well too, and I'm going to discuss mostly everything that I found in that hour-long stream. So we're going to condense this into about a 10 to 15 minute video for you guys, just to kind of go over my thoughts, all the things that they talked about during this stream as well too, and I will leave that full link down below for you guys if you would like to check that out yourself. It's definitely a good watch. It goes through a lot of gameplay. A lot of the stuff that you're not going to see here will be over on Turn 10's stream, so make sure you guys do click on that down below. But to get into this for today, now it started off, we had the Trackhawk going down with one of the brand new 1 of 12 off-road kits. Now this was just a preset, he just tossed it on and everything came on the Trackhawk. Now that's including the light bar on the top. Hopefully we can kind of change those parts in the upgrade section of the game. The first thing that I noticed from this stream was the elevation change of the game, and it kind of didn't even feel like a Horizon title, because we've never had this much freedom to go vertically up, right? It's always been a little bit, yes, we had Blizzard Mountain, but I think this is going to be the first time that I'm going to be able to send a car off of a cliff of a mountain on Forza Horizon, so I'm really excited for that. But just a breathtaking experience looking at the mountains, the sky, just how much depth, field of view that we do have going down those hills, and it looks beautiful. I mean, it really does. And obviously this is going to be one of 4 seasons to experience while playing the game. Now right here though, they did debut the first barn find. We don't know what's actually inside of there, but they did showcase the silo and where to find it. Obviously they're not that hard. I mean, I think I struggled mostly, I think, in Forza Horizon 1 for some of them. They were just really well hidden, but now I feel like they're just always out in the open. So I'm definitely hoping for more of a challenge on this Horizon, so we'll have to wait and see about that. Now they did showcase part of the map on this stream. Now they did not zoom out of that, right, but they did zoom in. I don't know if any of you guys have tried to piece that together or anything like that, but it definitely does look fun. The highways do look good, and they did showcase those later on. We're going to get to those very soon, but I'd love to know your thoughts down below regarding the elevation change. What do you think of it? Obviously this is brand new for the Forza series to have this much of it, and to really be able to see the map around. And obviously if we can get into the mods mixed in with some high horsepower, we can really send these cars off these cliffs. Now they did go into the map, they didn't actually zoom out of the map, but we got a good overview of what it does look like on that first starting section right there. But going through this, we had a good look at a lot of things on here, including, I don't know if anyone else caught this, but the drag racing events. For the first time, we are going to be able to actually incorporate drag racing into the overall completion of the game. And you can see those icons floating around right there. And once they do go into the Forza life, you can actually see it does say drag racing completion. So that's really cool to see. They were also showcasing something about the Gauntlet and the Titan. Now, I don't know if those are showcase events there, but the whole map does look fun, and that's really one of the biggest things. Is it big enough? I feel like only time will tell. We have a lot of land to explore. There's a lot of off-road sections with the ×4 with the seasons changing. It's going to be a really cool experience. I just hope that it doesn't say lose the spark after the first couple months of it. Now they did mention though for the showcase events that they may change them depending on the season. So we could see different vehicles, maybe a different event in general. I don't know, but I do like the fact that the events are going to change depending on those seasons. Just give the game more replayability as these seasons progress. Now I still feel that there's a lot of people 50-50 on these seasons. People don't want to be driving in the snow for a week, vice versa, maybe in the rain. It's going to be very interesting to see how it does go at launch. I'm excited to just have something locked for that week on that season. I think it's going to be different. It's going to give you a reason come back and play the game at different times maybe. So I'm definitely for it. I feel like we should have the capability to lock a season on a private match though, and I don't think we're going to be able to get that. We're gonna have to wait. We'll have to find out. Now this was the first showcase event that they did mention. We've seen this at E3 as the cinematic events, but now we actually get the full gameplay on this. Now they did actually end up screwing this up at the end. Somebody sent them a friend request or something like that, and it just glitched out the whole game, and it ended up crashing before the end of it, which I was happy about because I don't want to see the whole race, right? I mean, I hate having to watch all this and see the game before it's even out. It really sucks because for me, I don't like watching trailers. I would really prefer them just to give us a game that we don't know, right? A mystery box, if you will. obviously, you know, for marketing purposes and stuff, they can't do that. They have to hype this game up every single week and get people hyped up about the game to buy it, right? So I mean, I get what they're doing, marketing 101, right? But I'm just saying, as me, as a person, I hate spoiling that experience of the surprise, right? I mean, that's just me though. Let me know your thoughts down below regarding that. Now, after this showcase event, they did go into the brand new online free roam where they were showcasing, you know, how there could be potentially up to, I think, like 72 other players driving around with you. Now, the biggest thing to note about this is that a lot of people are going to be ghosted. So you're going to see a lot of people just going all over the place. It feels a little weird seeing everybody as a ghost, considering for me, we always play with crashes on, you know, the collisions on Forza Motorsport. There, you know, always collisions on. Now, you can turn these on if you do want to by, you know, adding them as your friend or adding them into your convoy. But how many people can we add into a convoy though is the question, right? I mean, that's something that I would like to see. Now, I spy with my little eye that just passed around right there, Rocket Bunny 350Z coming into the wide body list. That is one of the brand new wide bodies out there. People were hyped, man. I'm hyped for that. Obviously, we were really disappointed on Forza Horizon 3 that we did not see that Rocket Bunny on the 350Z, right? It was definitely something that I was expecting, and I think a lot of other people were expecting. 2 years fast forward, we got it now in the game, so that's awesome to finally see that coming in. Now, this is what I was talking about the ghosting. You know, it's a little bit overwhelming. There's so many things happening at once. In a perfect world, right, if we had people that can drive properly, we would have lobbies where it would be ghosts off, right? And you can just cruise around with ghosts off and actually have simulation damage. That would be cool, right? I mean, that's a different concept. But, you know, it sucks that everyone is going to be ghosted. You just have to add them as a friend. And obviously, if you have a bunch of friends that are online as well, right? I mean, maybe it's not going to be that big of a deal. Maybe I'm just, you know, causing something that's not even there. But, you know, I just don't want to see a lot of people ghosted. That's all I'm saying. So I guess I'm going to be adding a bunch of people and playing with them, right? I mean, let me know down below if you're picking it up. We'll definitely be playing very, very soon. Now, I don't know if I grabbed it for this recording or not, but they did showcase rewinds for online gameplay, which is something brand new in the Forza series. Obviously, we can do rewinds offline, but once you get in online, you can't do them. Now, you're going to be able to rewind what you just did, and obviously, it'll just, you know, keep everybody at real time, but it's a very interesting thing that they did add this in. You know, I feel like the rewind system, you know, makes the game not as, say, satisfying when you hit something that's really hard to achieve. You know, I remember Forza Horizon 1, one of the I-95 challenges, you know, you had to get from highway to highway with a group of friends traveling at a certain speed, and that was tough. We did that so many times. If we had a replay option, right, we would have just been able to do it in a second, and I probably wouldn't have kept that memory in my head, right? So, you know, it's just the little things about the game to make it more challenging. I feel like Forza's really dumbing down, you know, the gameplay side of things, and I just, you know, I wanted to go back to a more difficult experience for everybody, right? I mean, make these people earn what they're getting, and, right, I mean, I don't know. I'm going down a different rabbit hole right here, but this is where I was talking about the drag racing. Right there, you guys can see it, the drag strip, level 5. Definitely cool. We have the drift run out there. Lots of new things to explore on here, and we got a really nice glimpse of that bridge on that left-hand side as well too. Really excited to get some photos out there, and obviously you can level up everything they said. You know, if you want to just take photos and stuff like that, you will level up your photo mode. You'll be able to gain credits, you know, things like that. And also doing the Forzathon events will earn you Forzathon currency, which will, you know, unlock things in the Forzathon shop that can only be gotten there. You know, maybe special cars, maybe that, you know, special toque that everyone's been wanting, maybe some gloves, right? I mean, I don't know, but everything will be in that Forzathon shop. Another big change that they did to the game was that now instead you can actually drop in any car at any time for free. Back in Forza Horizon 3, you had to pay about, I think it was $5,000 to drop your car, you know, switch your cars out on the move. So if you wanted to do that, you're paying. Now it's free. Again, we can, you know, quick swap whenever we want, keeping that seamless online experience. So I definitely did like that. Now right here we're looking at, they just kind of parked up on the stream and they were just kind of overlooking one of the parking lot areas. And I do hope that there's more than one, say, lot like this in the map, because definitely, you know, we need more of these. Obviously we had Forza Horizon 3 with the parking lot. Everybody knew the parking lot. It was a big section. It just, right, I mean, it just got so old because that was the only one in the game. So I hope they don't do that again in this one, and they, you know, they do give us a variety of parking lots of different sizes, maybe different things to do. One of which was the train yard that they did showcase on this stream, which was actually almost giving me flashbacks to Forza Horizon 2's industrial area. I mean, I don't know if it's just me or not, but it definitely did look, you know, had that flavor to it. I'm excited to run this. We've seen different elevation changes on the ramps up there as well too in this train yard. So I mean, it just looks like a fun area to drift around in, and obviously that's what I'm looking for in this game. I play the game to drift, find sections with my friends and stuff like that. So, you know, I just hope that this game is littered with more sections. We got a good, you know, chunk of the map. I feel like there's not as many twisties and, you know, really nice drifting roads as we would, you know, want in this game, but, you know, I feel like, you know, just a little bit of creativity, you know, extending some lines, maybe we can find some good sections out there. I'm sure there's, you know, some good roads that are going to give us that, you know, that winding experience that we do like. Now, to go through some of the highways in the game, they did showcase on the map some of the roundabout sections to get onto these highways, which look very fun, I may say. The highway itself, it seemed like it was long enough. You know, the car did top out fairly fast. It's a trophy truck. It's, you know, it's meant to. But if you do, you know, follow this track down here, there is quite a bit of road here. There's, you know, there's a good stretch. But I do hope that they did, you know, maybe more than one this time. Obviously, every Forza Horizon game we've seen, you know, just one major highway. Would love to see, you know, more than one link into this map. I don't think we're going to see that here, but, you know, I could be wrong. I'd have to take a look at the map one more time. But you know, me personally, I feel like a highway is just as important as the rest of the map, because this is where a lot of the players are going to be playing, right? To get those high-speed runs, you know, from a dig, from a roll, drag racing and such, street racing. It's a great spot to be in. You know, people are always on the highways. Now, they did show off some of the mud textures, and they do look phenomenal. You can actually see the mud sinking, and they were talking about how they have the technology to see where the water is going to, you know, deposit itself. I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. I will leave the link for that stream found down below. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy this episode for today. Let me know your thoughts down below regarding the map size, regarding the drag racing, regarding the mud, you know, the highways, everything that was found in this video. Let me know down below your thoughts. We're going to go through all those different opinions on a next video moving forward on the channel. So I'm really excited to, you know, just keep seeing more Forza Horizon 4 content get released as they do. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing another stream next week, which means I'll be doing another recap stream as well too on the channel. So make sure you guys do subscribe, stay locked on there, slap that like button. Definitely do appreciate everyone's support. Thank you guys once again for watching. I'm out. Peace.